All right. We are live. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. We are back with some more Mass Effect. Welcome in, Christina. What should our poll be today? Let's see. There we go. Let me finish typing this because my brain cell can do one thing at a time, and I'll explain. But yeah, so I was about to start streaming, and I was like, "Oh, stomach kind of hurts," as it kind of has been a little bit all day. And, you know, was spending the last 5-ish minutes. Yeah. And Dylan comes in just talking about some knockers. Wild activity. Let's go talk to Mr. Elusive Me. What does he have to say? Welcome in, Light. Welcome in.
Shepard, I think we have to. Horizon, one of our colonies in the terminus system, just went silent. If it isn't under attack, it soon will be. Has Mordant delivered the countermeasure for the Seeker swarms?
Not yet.
Let's hope he works well under pressure. There's something else you should know.
There's something else you should know. This is time crunch.
Ashley Williams. She's stationed on Horizon.
Let me... This time pressing order. Make sure you get there. Really quickly, because time is of the utmost important. Really, dude? Like, I get going for the, like, suspense, but spit out the sentence and get us going there now.
Perhaps you should take it up with her.
The collectors just happened to pick a colony with one of my former crew. I don't buy it.
It shouldn't be a surprise the collectors are interested in you, especially if they're working for the Reapers. They might be going after her to get to you.
We should send a message to the Citadel. The Alliance can give us reinforcements.
Not until you investigate. I don't want the Alliance getting in our way. Once you have the situation under control, I'll send the message personally.
Send
Fine.
the coordinates. We'll head straight there.
This is the most warning we've ever had, Shepard. Good luck.
Exactly.
Joker, set a course for Horizon.
I don't know if he's ready to...
Go see the professor.
I don't know if they're ready to lead a kitchen.
Tell me you have some.
I don't know. I feel like if you just saw him out on the street, no. It's all about context. He's just sitting there, like, with the sun at his back. Anyone would look like a final boss there. But if you just saw him on the street, I don't think you would look twice. I think it's all about context for him. Like, anyone could call you from a undisclosed location, sitting in a chair, acting calm, cool, and collected, smoking with a huge supernova right behind them, and they're gonna look like a boss.
Surprised people haven't tried to blame that one on me, too. People out here don't trust the Alliance. It's nothing personal. What is that?
A full shave. When's the last time you were like fully shaved? Like how long have you been growing it?
I'll cover you. Run!
Or are you saying this shave? I'm thinking like face. Like, are you going full Shady P? Or... But welcome in, Hugh. Welcome in. But I usually I don't know. I usually shave right before summer and right at the start of, like, do a clean shave. I haven't shaved mustache in like a couple years. I usually keep it relatively trimmed on my face. But good luck, Hugh. I got a couple worlds into it. And then kind of stopped. I need to get back to it. Welcome in, welcome in. I saw that, Christina. You don't shave your face that often either.
Prepare these humans for ascension.
I'd say go for it. Do a good deep clean. And who knows, maybe we'll come back even better. Go bam. And bam. Sure. Do we have anything we want more? No. That's correct. That's correct. Okay. I figured as much. As she comes in and has no idea the context. Yeah, where it gets to that, like, just scraggly texture, getting, like, a good bristle brush could be good. But do, like, a good clean shave, then maintain it throughout its growth and just see what it gets to. Just see how much you can grow in a year. If you do everything. Grow it scientifically. See what you can do. If you treat it absolutely perfectly to foster growth. Alright, let's grab that. Nothing up there. Exactly, because it's so much easier just to trim it when it gets uncomfortable. Doesn't he have curly hair? I know it's been a minute since I played, but doesn't he have curly hair? I may be wrong there. It really doesn't curl. I mean, technically it could be curled, yes. But it does not. It curls at, like, the very ends and just looks gross. It, like, will curl here. I've had it almost past shoulder length. And there's someone that very much doesn't like it being that length. I don't think they're lurking because they're watching Lilo and Stitch right now. But I know they do not like it that length. And if they are lurking, I'm sure they'll let their opinion be known. But
Those things look like the husks the Geth used on Eden Prime.
that's
Thought the Geth got that technology from Sovereign.
The elusive man was correct. The collectors are agents of the Reapers.
the, let's call it the Goblet of Fire era, right? When that movie was coming out, every guy was growing out their hair super long. We haven't recruited Kasumi yet. So unfortunately can't do that. But yeah, she's really good, especially with the SMG you get from her loyalty mission. For welcome in gear.
This what's left of the colonists.
No. On Eden Prime, victims were turned into husks by impaling them on spikes. We haven't seen any. The collectors must have brought the husks. They're taking the colonists alive for something else.
The collectors must be experimenting on the colonists.
I can't. You did that one to yourself.
Maybe it's better not to know the details.
The only
You brought that on yourself.
The collectors aren't getting away with more victims. Let's move out.
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
All these empty buildings. It's unsettling.
Just like freedom's progress. Ty Coleman.
Ouch. That was on me. Should have just stayed in cover. That was a misplay.
All these empty buildings. It's unsettling.
Just like freedom's progress. Ty Coleman.
Oh, that sounds really broken. If it just shuts him down. I just remember the SMG being able to melt shields. It just runs out of ammo super quick. Which is why it's good to have her run it. Because they don't worry about ammo. Alright, where's my sniper at?
One less to worry about.
Oh, I will absolutely try that out. Once we get her. Alright, Miranda. She sat that one down. We'll check in here just to see if there's anything worth grabbing. There was not. Indeed was a waste of time. But
Seems to be some kind of stasis field. Keeps you conscious but completely helpless.
They've been like this a long time.
this kind of don't like. Makes me actually have to pay attention to what I'm doing. Bam. And bam. I don't know. Growing out long hair, it's just so much more effort. to maintain, especially in the summer when it's just disgustingly hot. Oop, not what I wanted to do. Oh. Hugh with the classic man bun, huge. But yeah, it's...
I am assuming direct control.
And you actually have to do something with it. You can't just wake up, do one of these, and it be fine.
Nothing stands against us.
Yeah. Power to them for dealing with it.
We are the harbinger of your destiny.
Does that work on them? It does. Good. That probably makes sense. Don't just stand there as he shoots us. As I keep doing. Probably smart. Whoa.
Direct control.
As he hits us again.
This hurts you.
Dude's just a yapper at heart. True, true. Probably makes a whole lot more sense than just trying to fight him 12 times. Hence why we keep wasting all our ammo. Because we keep targeting him down. Alright, what did you say? Hot days, can't stand using the street. Just shaving your hair. Go for it. 1 week before the wedding. Just buzz it. Tell no one. Get there. Don't show anyone till you walk down the aisle. Do it in secret. Shock the world. This is not actual advice. Anything you do is based on your own decisions, and I am not held responsible.
Company, get out here now.
Exactly. You wake up, do one of the quick,
You're human. What are you doing out here? You need them right here.
what did she do? What? Hold on. Nightbot, go away. Oh, it was just a lot of periods. Oh yeah, this part of the end of this mission is
You had to hear them try to get in.
really difficult.
Seems like it's hard to hide from the collectors.
It's
Those things are collectors? You mean they're real?
just annoying. And yeah, the mini games are
Just made up, you know, propaganda.
mini games just get very tiring by the end.
They got Lilith. I saw her go down. Stan, too. They got damn near everybody.
Nightbot wasn't having all the
What's your name? What do you do?
periods.
Name's Deland. Mechanic. They came down to check on the main grid after we lost our comm signals. And I heard screaming. I looked outside and there was swarms of bugs. Everyone
It really
just
it
flew
didn't get
around.
it.
I sealed the doors.
How many did you put? Because I've set the limit for
Built those defense towers.
whatchamacallit, symbols really high.
If you have defenses, we can use them against the collector
Let's
ship.
see.
You'd need to calibrate the targeting system.
Check this out. Chat moderation,
We can figure it out. Just tell us
excessive
where to find it.
symbols,
The main transmitter
settings.
on the other side of the colony.
Limit is 14.
The targeting control.
Don't know how we settled there, but the limit is 14, so I guess you went over that.
It's probably just better if you stay out of the way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'll let you out, but I'm locking the door behind you. I'm not taking any chances.
Exactly. 14.
Good luck. I think you're gonna need it.
But, ooh, true. It is very early for the Scions. For not having upgraded guns or, like, abilities. They are absolute nightmares to handle. But welcome in, Matt. Welcome in.
Assuming direct control. This hurts you.
Oh, let me miss my shot. Bingo.
My attacks will tear you apart.
That hit him? It will. Good.
Now let's finish you off.
Yep, Miranda, that's what I wanted you to do. Was warp the wall right in front of you. Not shoot the guy on the other side of it. Just warp the wall. Good work. Also, we are 50-50 right now in the poll of people that are gonna sleep all weekend and then that have fun plans. Forgot what the other option was. Like there's any option but sleep all weekend.
This looks
Yeah.
interesting.
Oh, okay, we'll take that.
It's odd we haven't run across more frozen colonists.
The collectors have already loaded them onto their ship. We're running out of time.
Oh no, we're running out of time. Let's go loot more. Knowing we're running out of time. And hope the elusive man takes even more puffs on his cigarette next time we're talking to him in a time-sensitive issue. Bypass. Junction line. C. T. Done. Oh, same. Always got to check on the roots because we have some plants coming in the backyard. Want to check on them because it's supposed to get rain all next week, so we want to make sure their roots are established. So I get where you're coming from. All right, Miranda. Hit him this time. There you go. Ouch. Okay, that one was on me. I'm gonna go ahead and get damage off on him. Can I kill him from here? Or is this just wasting my ammo? I think this is just wasting our ammo. Yeah. I'm just seeing if I can... I don't know. I don't know if that's doing anything. Let's see. Okay, I think it did, because he died in one shot to the head. They also are very bulky. I was shooting them in, like, their most defensive part, I think. Oh. Fired that one early. Nope, missed that one too.
There's the transmitter.
Also, Hugh, I had no idea Cloud had such a diehard fan base. People are coming out of the woodworks about how strong Cloud is. Like... And full transparency, only game I've played with Cloud in it is Super Smash Bros.
Normandy, do you copy?
So I was like, okay, he's just a guy with a sword. And then people are like, what are you saying? And so I'm like, oh, my bad.
The colony's defense tower's online.
Errors
It-
in calibration software are easily rectified, but it will take time to bring
People-
the towers to full power.
People made sure I knew how strong Cloud was.
I will not be able to mask the increased generator output.
Once they know this, the collectors will try to stop it.
We'll stop then. Easy enough.
Maybe not. Enemy reinforcements closing in.
Thank you, Edie.
Suggest you ready weapons.
We'll do just that.
I got it.
This hurts you.
Enemies in front.
Neutralize Commander Shepard.
Passing fail-safes and attempting emergency power-up. Please hold the defense tower.
And stay down.
Okay, there's Garrus.
Perfect.
Alright, we don't really want Garrus going down that early.
Scratch one!
Exactly. It was all intentional to get people to comment. I totally know who Cloud is and everything he's capable of.
Get ready. Gotta be more soon.
Exactly.
Sequential power-up initiated. Guardian anti-ship batteries at 40%.
Reinforcements. Nice to be honest.
One less to worry about.
Here goes.
Exactly. Just roast all the Cloud fans. Clap back.
Guardian anti-ship batteries at 60%. Seeking targeting protocols to Normandy systems. Continue to protect the tower.
Okay. I will say this special weapon is making it very easy to take him down.
There's got to be more.
And here it is. The annoying part.
We need that system online.
YouTube, in-game, in-game.
Don't get too close.
But I think we could work on that.
That was ineffective.
Meet my gun. Bingo.
Firing a high impact shot.
Those are not fun at all. So not fun in the least, but I guess we got them taken care of. Yeah, at least we did some damage, right?
No! Don't let him get away!
There's nothing we can do. They're gone.
Half the colony's in there. They took Egan and Sam and Lilith. Do something!
I didn't want it to end this way. I did what I could.
More than most, Shepard.
Shepard. Wait. I know that name. Sure, I remember you. You're some type of big Alliance hero.
Commander Shepard, Captain of the Normandy, the first human Spectre, savior of the Citadel. You're in the presence of a god, Delan, back from the dead.
All the good people we lost and you get left behind. Figures. Screw this. I'm done with you Alliance types.
See, here's something I noticed today. And tell me if this is an incorrect statement.
We all did.
Which I don't think it is. None of us have seen Light and Pitbull
You
in the
showed
same
up for
room.
2 years and act like nothing's happened. I would have followed you anywhere,
Coincidence?
Commander. I thought you were gone.
Throwing that one out there.
You're more than our commander. Why didn't you try to contact me?
Just gonna leave that one there and let you guys make your own.
I was out for 2 years. You've moved on with your career and your life. Why reopen?
But I've never seen Pitbull in real life either, so.
But here you are, pulling me back in. And now we've got reports about you and Cerberus.
Reports? You mean you already knew?
Alliance intel said Cerberus could be behind our missing colonies. We got a tip that this one could be the next to get hit. I went to Anderson, but he wouldn't talk. But there were rumors that you weren't dead. Worse, that you were working for the enemy.
Cerberus and I want the same thing, to save our colonies. That doesn't mean I answer to them.
Do you really believe that? Or is that just what Cerberus wants you to think? I wanted to believe that you were alive. I just...
Same thing, basically.
never expected anything like this. You've turned your back on everything we stood for.
Ash, you know me. You know I'd only do this for the right reason. You saw it
What's the
yourself.
point of all
Collectors
this?
are targeting human colonies, and they're working with the Reapers.
I'd like to believe you, Shepard, but I don't trust Cerberus. And it worries me that you do. What did they do to you? What if they're behind it? What if they're the ones working with the Collectors?
Typical Alliance attitude. You're so focused on Cerberus that you're blind to the real threat.
You're letting how you feel about their history get in the way of facts.
Or maybe
Yes.
you feel like you owe Cerberus.
Exactly, Shepard.
Maybe it's you.
A woman's angry, upset.
I
Tell him she's just too emotional and angry at the
I'm your
situation.
soldier. It's
Good work, man. That's how you get out of arguments.
if they believe your story.
I could use someone like you in my crew, Ash.
Exactly.
Full time.
Say, just calm down. You're just being emotional.
Fan of aliens, but Cerberus has a history of being extreme.
Follow up with they're just overreacting.
Like that. So long, Commander. Good luck.
But to be fair, last game, she was kind of racist against aliens. And then learned to like them. This game, she's so anti-Cerberus.
I've had enough of this colony.
Shepard, good work on Horizon. Hopefully the Collectors will think twice before attacking another colony.
It's not a victory. We interrupted the Collectors, but they still abducted half the colony.
That's better than an entire colony, and more than we've accomplished since the abductions began. The collectors will be more careful.
There's a very close up on his face.
We have to make sure they don't abduct anyone else.
I want the collectors stopped for that very reason. That's why we're doing this. I'm devoting all resources to finding a way through the Omega-4 relay. We have to hit them where they live. Your team will need to be strong, as will their resolve. There's no looking back. The same goes
This is like a 2015 YouTube intro moment.
relationships behind you.
All the different jump cuts of the same angle of his
It
face.
affects the mission.
And then zooming in on a random area.
Shepard, once you find a way through the Omega-4 relay to the
Flashbacks. Good times.
there's no guarantee you'll
Honestly, the golden era of YouTube.
surviving. You and your entire team must be fully committed to this.
Let me worry about them. You just find us a way to the collector homeworld.
I just want to be upfront about your
And watch it, we'll zoom out.
You'll need everyone at your best. I've forwarded 3 more
Maybe.
dossiers. Keep building your team while I find a way through the relay.
Nope. There it is.
The collectors will be watching.
I feel like that was just the norm then. Like 2014 till it like kind of died off. I mean, kind of when intro moments died off.
I guess we're really gonna do it.
But where it just jumped close up, far, close up, side, upside down.
Looking forward to
Okay, that was a little bit at Vinny, but just because it's so fresh where he was watching it. But it's like all the jump cuts was very 2014.
They're powerful, but we've got a few tracers. If anyone can stop them, we can.
No argument there, Commander. Horizon just made it hit home. What we're doing, what we're up against. Gonna go take care of a little unfinished business. I imagine everyone else is too. Getting some closure, you know?
Oh, huge. I'm curious what it will be, because there's the Ponyta quest. So is that a guaranteed shiny with whatever Ponyta is randomized to?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Incoming message from Admiral Stephen Hack and Alliance Agent.
Because that would be interesting. And a free shiny.
Discuss a sensitive matter with you privately.
I'll take this in my quarters.
Okay. So it might still just be a Ponyta then. If it's counted as a static.
Commander, thank you for your time. I'll keep this brief. We have a deep cover operative out in Batarian space.
I think the first game I got a true shiny in was Sword and Shield.
So why call
Apart from Gyarados and Gold and Silver and all those remakes.
Prison outpost on Terra.
But like a true shiny, full odds, was Sword and Shield. I think it was just a hoot hoot.
As a favor to me, I'm asking you to go in alone.
I'll make this a priority.
The prison is hidden underground at a Batarian outpost on
Oh,
our
okay, that's what that quest is.
Upload the coordinates now.
And then you feel pressured to use it for the rest of the
Discovery.
game.
See when you're back.
'Cause you're like, well, I caught it.
Packet out.
Valid name. Alright, we'll just read all those. Alright, what did you say? Shiny Golbat. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they could have made Crobat. Is Crobat... Crobat's pink, right? It goes from purple to like pinkish. Wait, what did you say?
I saw the reports on Horizon, Commander. What you did was amazing. The
Point mentioned that Ashley Williams was there. How did that go?
It was good to see her.
Do you have strong feelings for her?
Ashley's an incredible woman. I didn't like saying goodbye.
I'm sorry. Parting ways with someone so close is never easy.
I think Crobat made them a whole lot more popular.
But I'll be okay.
Anyway, how may I...
From Gen 1 to Gen 2,
Is there anything I should know?
that was a huge upgrade.
Would like to see you at her station on the crew deck. Operative Taylor would like to see you over in the armory. Anything else? Commander?
Alright.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Commander, sorry I haven't really had time to check in since we launched. Glad to be on board. And I have to apologize, I'm a little unfocused due to a personal matter, but I won't let it affect my duties.
The yeoman said you wanted to see me. What's this about, Jacob?
As I said, it's a personal matter.
But all the added evolutions later.
Well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gurns bag, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
Alright, but we'll go find him.
That your father might be alive.
Best thing about Jacob, his loyalty mission. His loyalty mission, really good. Everything else, meh.
I also want to note that it's not normal procedure for distress calls to be routed to the Normandy. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
Exactly. And Lawson wanted to see us. See what she has to say. What's up?
Shepard, I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking for your help. I don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
Miranda, you're one of my crew. Tell me what's on your mind.
My father was extremely wealthy. He wanted the ideal daughter, and he paid a great deal to genetically tailor me. When I learned that my father was more interested in controlling a dynasty than raising a daughter...
What a wild child, bringing their Game Boy to school.
And I'm guessing he caught up with you.
My father has given up coming after me. And he's not stupid. He won't cross Cerberus. But this isn't about me. I have a sister, a twin, and he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe, until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
So you think your father has tracked her down?
Precisely, Commander. My sources indicate he knows that she's on Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in the lounge near the Nurse Astra docking.
Exactly, so you're relatively safe.
I don't know what to feel about Grunt. My psych reports refer O'Keefe. We have no guarantees that Grunt is mentally stable. I get the feeling he just doesn't care about anything, including who lives or dies.
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll
Alright.
be here if you need anything.
Where can we go? Let's check out the rest of this system.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Only reasonable, like, option is just assault her mother. Because her mom was mad for her taking a Game Boy to school 20 or so years ago. Only option. Straight to physical violence.
Probe launched.
Exactly. We can do that. We can do that. We can do that. I feel like we go ahead and go here for now. I think that's the move we make, the breath we take, as y'all are watching me. Uh-oh. About to say, sounds like someone forgot to like stream. It's me, I'm the someone. I forgot to like my own stream. Gotta pad the likes, you know? We're on the Citadel, we'll take Garrus. We'll take Jacob. Why not? Do that. And we'll do that. Why not, right? Might as well.
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift. Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
I would need to figure out
Have you along, Kasumi? You ready
how
to
to
go?
add them.
I travel light. I've already slipped my things aboard your ship. I'm really glad you're helping me out with the heist. Can't wait to see how you look in formal wear.
I have a feeling you know something I don't.
But enjoy the Qdoba.
They call me Secret.
What did you get? What kind of burrito we talking here?
A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
If that's what Cerberus promised you, we'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun.
Always solid. Can't go wrong.
We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
Nah, Matt would never.
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight.
The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20 goal.
I thought it might be nice to come back here and see how it's changed, but it's just like it was. Same dirty streets, same unrepentant scavengers, same revolving door prisons. Being security here is a terrible job. This is exactly why I left.
Alright, tell me how you really feel, Garrus.
Figured they say something about our weapons.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
was listed as missing in action a couple of years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system. He's just past the scanners on your right.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the Station Security Administration to reactivate your IDs. Then to Customs and Immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge.
I mean, valid.
See, you're a busy man.
Valid strategy.
How about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
You're not big on formalities, are you?
I'm with them right up until they keep people from doing their jobs.
Heck yeah.
There. I just saved you about 9 days of running around. That said, you should head up to the Presidium and tell them you're still alive. The Council probably wants to talk to the one who saved their scaly asses.
I will. Having access to the council and the Spectre's resources would be...
One of the lambs has to be carrying the boats and logs.
Best thing about working CSEC is that any
Otherwise known as sending emojis.
Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Alright.
I heard that those lakes up on the Presidium are filled with fish. No, they're not. You ever been there?
So we gotta ask about fish. Makes sense. Because what else would we be doing? Saving the galaxy? Nah.
What can I do for you?
Just looking around.
All right. I'm here if you change your mind.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game. It's based on Turian mythology. It's really fun.
The people want to hear your story, Shepard. Police have been seen in Al-Jalani, western of News.
Not impressed.
I interviewed you 2 years ago when you first became a Spectre. You presented your case very well on camera. Do you have a minute?
What, so you can...
Ooh, good luck, good luck.
Now, Shepard.
Go secure the bag.
Object to my methods, but we're on the same side. Your bad, your news. I just want to give your story its due. Sources claim you were at the heart of the Presidium during the Battle of the Citadel. It's fair to say the course of the battle hinged on your words. If true, you told Admiral Hackett to assist the Destiny Ascension, costing hundreds of human lives, and securing the continued dominance of the Citadel Council.
The Turians lost 20 cruisers. Figure each had a crew around 300. The Ascension, the Asari dreadnought we saved, had a crew of nearly 10,000.
But surely the human cost.
The Alliance lost 8 cruisers. Shenyang, Emden, Jakarta, Cairo, Seoul, Cape Town, Warsaw, Madrid. And yes, I remembered them all. Everyone in the 5th Fleet is a hero. The Alliance owes them all medals. The Council owes them a lot more than that. And so do you.
Exactly.
Commander Shepard, first human Spectre. Hero of the Battle of the Citadel. Check bid. We get it? Great. Bull rushed on my own show.
Tell him. Oh, fish on the Presidium.
One of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if there are fish in the lakes?
I get that question a lot. I think it's right behind where's the restroom. Those are reservoirs. The Presidium's own supply, independent from the water storage tanks in the pools. The only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is the Leosanes.
Oh no.
Thanks for your time.
Not the hiccups. And the whatchamacallit, the finale of Hiccup's legacy. Oh, that's just the bathroom. He looked important. Guess not. And it almost started to happen again on the end of Mass Effect. Which, I don't know what it is about finales that bring them out. You're so lost. Citadel souvenirs. Oh, we can tell him about the fish.
What do you want?
I talked to one of the Presidium groundskeepers. He said there aren't any fish in the lakes.
What? I told you. Why have all that water if you're not going to store something to eat in it? I don't understand aliens at all. Thanks for telling me. It's all he's talked about all damn day.
Exactly, just can't contain the excitement. Is this where we buy the whatchamacallit? Yes, that. To give to
This is the best place for food on Zakara.
the chef.
This is the best place for food.
Alright, let's... This is where we want to go. I mean, I feel like that's the typical reaction.
This meeting would be more productive if Udina was to join us.
My advisor is unavailable. As counselor, I represent the voice of humanity and the Alliance. Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander. We were just talking about you.
Alright.
It's been a long
Yep,
time.
gotcha.
I hope the last couple of years have treated you right.
There have been some rough spots. It's good to have you back.
We've heard many rumors surrounding your unexpected
And should be all set in those regards.
unsettling.
We called this meeting so you could explain your actions, Shepard. We owe you that much. After all, you saved our lives in the battle against Saren and his Geth.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists in the Terminus systems. Worse, we think they're working for the Reapers.
The Terminus systems are beyond our jurisdiction. Your colonists knew this when they left Council space.
Shocker, this guy's still so anti-human after we saved his life.
Ah yes, Reapers. The immortal race of sentient starships allegedly waiting in dark space. We have
Yes, the Reaper that almost killed you.
Shepard, no one else encountered the hologram on Ilos that told you the truth about the Reapers. Only you and your crew ever spoke with Saren. I believe you. But without evidence from another source, the others think Saren was behind the Geth attacks.
Go back to Ilos and talk to Vigil. Or just look at what's left of Sovereign. It's obvious the technology is more advanced than ours.
The hologram on Ilos is no longer functional, and we have found nothing to suggest that Sovereign was not a Geth creation.
The Geth are capable of remarkable technological achievements. This is probably why Saren recruited them.
This Reaper theory proves just how fragile your mental state is. You have been manipulated by Cerberus, and before them, by Saren.
I kept Saren from conquering the Citadel. I sacrificed human lives to save this council.
We are in a difficult position, Shepard. You are working for Cerberus, an avowed enemy of the Council. This is treason, a capital offense.
That's too far. Shepard is a hero. I'm on this council too, and I won't let this whitewash continue.
Maybe there is a compromise, not a public acknowledgement given your ties, but something to show peripheral support.
Shepard, if you keep a low profile and restrict your operations to the Terminus systems, the Council is willing to offer you reinstatement as a Spectre.
What does that mean? Will I need to start...
Reinstatement? Were we ever uninstated?
This is a show...
I mean, we died, technically, but does that...
We cannot become involved in an investigation regarding the missing colonies in the Terminus systems. But
That doesn't mean we're automatically uninstated, I feel like.
I accept your offer. It's good to have the council on my side.
Good luck with your investigation, Shepard. We hope for a quick resolution and a quick end to your relationship with Cerberus.
Well, that went better than expected. You realize the council's offer is just symbolic. They won't actually do anything.
As opposed to normal, where they do so
Even if
much.
they don't help, I might as well stay on good terms.
True enough. Don't worry about the council or the alliance. I'll find some way to keep them off your back. Shouldn't be too hard. As long as you keep to the terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard, what are you doing here?
Stop by to see how Anderson was doing.
You don't have to cover for me. I invited Shepard here to speak with the council. We just finished our meeting.
What? Consular, do the words political shitstorm mean anything to you?
The council reinstated my Spectre status. They're just happy I'm staying up with the terminus systems.
Yes, I could see how that arrangement works best for both sides. But you really shouldn't have taken a step like this without consulting with me.
Why not?
First, Consular.
I don't answer to you, Udina. Why don't you go to your office and think about that for a while?
Of course, Consular. Good day to both of you.
Sorry about that. Udina's never gotten over the fact that I got the council position instead of him.
Exactly.
Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
Udina's just doing his job.
True enough. He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
How've the last couple of years treated you?
Serving on the council isn't how I planned to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just do...
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. 8 vessels have been
Alright,
sent, but it is not clear whether
so we can roll back to the Normandy. Can drop off the provisions with the chef. And then we can do Kasumi's loyalty mission, since it's in the same system we're in.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I'll get right to that. Yep, this is where I want to go. Bingo.
Weren't you originally stationed on Horizon?
Commander, those provisions you provided were perfect. I owe you. I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Here, try a bite.
Calamari gumbo. Okay.
Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacle heads and all, but they ain't no good grub. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
Interesting. Alright. Oh, that's who that is. Hot sauce with the side of burrito, only way to have it. I mean, what, are you gonna have a burrito with the side of hot sauce? Not the same. See, my personal hot sauce is McGavin. So I feel like that's a fair answer as well. And like the joke's like it's right there, like it had to be made. Like alright, we're oh, I wanted to land there. Alright, Kasumi, what are we doing here?
You clean up well, Mr. Solomon Gunn. Hobbled would hit him.
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
You have been waiting patiently.
I mean, we literally just got dressed up in a suit.
Our friend Hawk
and
is throwing a party for his closest friends. A
have
couple
no
dozen
idea what we're
worst
doing.
liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself. Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a sidearm. Once inside, we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and armor.
Okay.
And then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious? KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
Alright, let's
This
go.
ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for.
Let's go execute a heist.
This is our stop. After you, Mr. Gunn.
Just one moment, sir. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem here?
No, Mr. Hawk. Just doing a scan.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Hawk.
I've heard a lot about you. Name's Solomon Gunn.
And I've heard a lot about you. You've been very busy lately, if the extra net is to be believed.
Sir, the scanners aren't picking anything up.
Don't think our guests would come all the way here for a million just to cause trouble. Do you?
Oh, of course not.
You may pass through, Mr. Gunn, with my apologies. But I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
No problem. You're the host.
Enjoy the party.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
What do we do now?
We go
Hugh
on
has a
with the
few
plan.
to
I just
spare.
have to do all the talking. I'll stay
He
up
can,
beside
I'm
you.
sure he could loan you a couple at a reasonably fair rate.
We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong. We need to find the door and case the security. Figure out the next step then.
Alright.
How did you ever contain that situation in the park?
Oh, that? A quick application of force, a little pressure, and bam, done.
Let's see. Bingo.
Very nice. There's more here than I expected. Password protected voice lock, kinetic barrier, DNA scanner. Looks like an EX700 series. Everything a vault needs to be impenetrable.
This gonna be a problem?
Please, remember who you're talking to. We'll need to get a voice sample for the voice lock. You'll have to go chat up Hawk for that. We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hawk's private quarters.
You.
And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. KG could get through a system like this in his sleep. And I'm better. Let's get to it.
Alright.
It looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields.
Let's go check outside. While we're here. Can sneak into the private quarters.
Mr. Huck's vault is exquisite.
Who could know? Never lets anyone near it.
Chief Rowe, huh? She sounds like a hot ass. What's your reading of Archangel?
I mean, we got
I hear he's dead.
plenty right there.
Good riddance, I say.
One sec.
More than enough to go around.
That should take care of the barrier.
Alright. Let's get him talking.
Talking long enough for me to get a voice print. Pull out the charm on this one, Jen. Whenever you're ready.
Alright.
After you.
Let's...
Mr. Gunn, hope you're having a good time. That scene at the door hasn't soured your evening, I hope.
I understand the security, but who would dare try to break into Donovan Hawk's home?
Gunn, in our line of work, we attract a certain element. Few understand the pains we take to keep the barbarians at bay. People these days want comfort, entertainment, love. They don't see that the galaxy is fragile. They only have to worry about simple luxuries. Why? Because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us, the cleaners, the support structure for the galaxy's gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
Got him yapping.
I said get him talking, and you got him talking. We've got enough of a voice sample. Let him go.
Enjoy the party, Mr. Gunn.
Once we find the password, we can get past the voice scanner.
Some say Commander Shepard is still alive. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, please. It's wishful thinking at best.
That guy's totally dead.
That door goes to a security room. I'll take care of the lock. There we go. Ready when you are.
T. T. Bam. Bam. Who knows? Maybe at 500 we might do another little hot sauce stream. We shall see.
I have an idea. See what you can find.
Alright. Password is Perusia.
Got something?
The password is Perusia.
Huh. That's the name of the man who stole the Mona Lisa. Nice. I tapped into their communication.
Let's steal their
Maybe it'll
money.
come in handy.
Because why not?
I just take the voice sample from Hawk and got it. Now we can crack that voice scanner.
Did you hear? Santiago took over that refinery on Zoria.
He's such a shrewd businessman. The Blue Suns.
Alright, EU.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
I have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
I have authorization from Chief Rowe.
Okay, 1 second. Chief Rowe, Samuels. Have you given access authorization to Mr. Hawk's private rooms?
They have access, Samuels. They'll stop bothering me.
Got it. Sorry to bother you.
Good work, Sumi.
Okay, you're clear to go in.
Enjoy the party.
Now, gross, we need to collect DNA from his room. Which...
Look for anything we can get usable DNA from. Just make it quick and quiet. Found a sample?
No. A credit chit. No hair, no skin flakes.
The housekeepers must be thorough. Not a great saliva sample. still useful. We're going to need more than this for the scanner, though. No DNA. Looks like Hawk's been trying to crack Keiichi's gray box. Looks like he's missing something. He hasn't cracked the encryption yet. Empty. Too bad. The cigarette butt would have been a good source. The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some info from the guy. Probably contaminated though. We should find another sample.
And let's steal his money while we're here. Because why not? Want to hear a funny line?
It's clean.
It's a plant.
I mean, most valid reaction. We literally searched a plant looking for DNA samples, and they call us out for it.
Holographic interface. Won't find a sample here.
Like, you idiot.
We can probably
Why the hell would there be DNA on a plant?
He seems to have obsessed over this. That should do it. Let's get out of here.
Alright. We got what we needed there. I feel a sneeze coming. Maybe. It's just kind of there, but I think it went away. Yep, okay, it's gone.
That got it. The barrier's down.
DNA identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
Well, enjoy the food coma.
Voice ID accepted. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
Alright. Here
I'll
we
check
go.
the security cams. Go ahead and get dressed.
Good work. Alright. Let's armor up. Didn't she already have her gun? Thought she did. Maybe that's just me. Okay, that's what we want. Correct. Correct. Whole bunch of stolen stuff.
So this is Hawk's vault. Very nice. This scanner will hone in on the gray box. It's not far. That's a Casa Locust. No, the Casa Locust.
Just the whole next 17 years just go dormant.
It even comes with a perfect copy too. I'm sure Hawk won't mind if we borrow these.
This looks interesting.
I think just dump everything you have into investments and let it just sit for 17 years. No, that's not a crazy long time, but
There it is.
should be sitting pretty on the other side.
Don't bother, Miss Goto. It's code locked. I had a feeling that was you at the door. I knew if it was really you, you'd get through anyway.
You know me. I don't like to disappoint.
I need what's in your
Supervillain 101. Put in a massive projector where you can project your head into your own vault.
skills are impressive. You got into my vault like I'd left it open, but you're still going to die. Scream. No!
Have I got your attention?
That shut
Kill them.
Good luck with that.
Get ready.
Nope, missed that shot. We'll let him hang out there for a little bit. He's giving us health. Now we'll shoot him.
Checking blueprints. There's a landing
All
pad to
right.
the east.
That was
Let's get
quick
out.
and easy.
Joker, bring the shuttle in, now.
See what we got. Nothing there.
We've been spotted.
Oop. There's my other gun at. Bingo. Bingo. And down. Excessive explosion there, but
Now you see me.
very healthy approach to take.
Damn it! We have to find another way.
We're looking for... Oh, it's way up there. Blocked off. Excellent. Bingo. Bingo. And we're looking for that. For 4,200 credits. Heck yeah. Worth.
We'll take heavier weapons than that to blow those tanks.
Good shot. Will that open those tanks? Is that a heavy enough weapon for you? Alright. This feels like, yeah. Gun. Bingo. take down that. And should be done.
Going silent.
Anything over here we want to steal? I mean, commandeer to help in our effort. Oh, nope, stay in cover. Alright, that wasn't too... Wasn't too difficult, except for just, you know, taking a rocket straight to the face. Just kind of walked it off.
What's this?
Okay. For Unite, yep. No, you're good. Matt's still vet. Or not even vet. Expert. Bingo. Grab ammo. I was about to say, surely there's something we can loot over here. My loot goblin mind. Anything worth grabbing over here? Again, I feel like there should be something here, right? Like, this would be a prime place to be like, oh, grab this free upgrade research for later. Maybe that's just me. Ooh.
Could have done this the easy way, Goldblum. Allow me to show you the hard way. Look.
Alright, so we want this. That's our right, but... Now this. Oh, and you're recharging, of course. Ouch. Alright, now overload.
There to our left.
See, now that is correct. That is our left. Overload again. Okay, take this chance, get some ammo. Some ammo.
Up ahead. Going dark.
Oh, good shot. Is that all of them? It was not all of them.
What did you tell your friend, Kasumi? You're doing this for love?
Guns is back and with full shield.
So, what does that mean we need to do? Bingo. Clear instructions. Kill the guards. Got it. That I can do. That I can do very easily.
Even if you escape, I'll scour the galaxy for you.
Going dark.
Oh, not what I wanted to use. I wanted to use this thing. Oh, good luck, good luck.
Clear shot. Here we go. Shields down. Let's tear that thing apart.
That we can do.
Look straight ahead.
Nope, not what I wanted to do. But it'll work. For now. All the way from America, you can just see the side eye. Where'd he go?
On our left.
Nope.
Here they come. Cloaking.
Bingo. Oh, not. I wanted to hit the other button. Dude says that like he's not in the gunship. It's like, oh, do what you want to this gunship. I have a whole fleet of them. Again, like he's not in said gunship we are destroying. And he's gonna walk away. Very supervillain mentality.
Kasumi, if you're seeing this, it's because I'm dead. The information we found is all here. It's big, Kasumi. If the Council ever got wind of this, the Alliance could be implicated. Kasumi, I encrypted the information to keep it safe. And I uploaded the encryption key to your gray box, so no one could get the whole package. But if I'm dead, and if anyone knows about this, then I've made you a target, my love. I'm so sorry.
Keiji.
I know you, Kasumi. You'll want to keep the these memories forever. But you don't need some neural implant to know I'll always be with you. Please, Kasumi, destroy these files. There's nothing more.
Okay, I was so confused. Got the Discord notifications from them actually cleaning up the Unite chat that they use. Because I played one game with them. So I still, for some reason, am still in that.
If it's that important to you, keep it. Just make sure you're ready to live with the consequences.
Yeah, I am. I'll stay off the grid. No one will know I exist.
So I was like, what? What is Unite grind and why are they messaging me? But makes sense. Sorry for that. Not focusing on y'all. ADHD got me when I saw a bloop out of my peripheral. Especially one I was like, huh, that's not what I was expecting.
Jack would like to talk with you.
Okay. Go talk to Jack. See what she has for us. What's up?
Tight little group you got here, and a pretty nice ship. You'd be rich if you took to piracy, but you wouldn't. I can't figure you, Shepard. Doesn't matter. I've got to talk to you about something.
I'd like to ask you a few things.
Later. I have to talk to you now.
Okay.
I got thoughts like little bugs.
Well,
crawling
we tried to
around
ask
my head.
questions.
I
Guess
can't
we were
stop
too
it.
late.
You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
Alright.
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before. But
Nope.
Cerberus raised
Great
him.
idea. Go
First
for it.
thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some superbiotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
Okay.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
Precisely.
I'm gonna talk to the elusive man, and he'd better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
Alright.
I'll set a course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard.
Easy enough. Oh, wrong door. There we go. Let's see what we got up here. Does she have anything else for us?
No messages for you, Commander.
Excellent. Let's see what... We probably have time for one more, I would say. Let's see what we want to wrap up with. Actually, I think I have an idea of which ones would be good, too. Kill a couple birds with one stone while we're flying around. Go ahead, top off our fuel while we're there. There's that. Help Jacob, Fire Lord. So, actually, what I was going to say we should do is this. But I kind of want to recruit Tali. No, we'll go ahead and do this. We'll get Tali first thing next time, so we have something to look forward to, right? Recruiting the best person. Alright. We'll check out what's here. Not even going to bother with its poor resources. Not worth the effort. But that makes my life quick and easy because we can just zoom through. And I had to say something, right? Right there. Seems good enough. Scan what? Seems good enough. Could use some platinum, I think. Don't remember what upgrades do what, and way too far removed since last playthrough to remember exactly what does what. But right now, just kind of trying to keep some just consistent farming as we go, so we don't get to the end game when we're trying to upgrade everything and have to do an in-depth search. But okay, let's do this first, and then we'll go help him. But if this is what I'm thinking of, this sets up a whole line of quests. So while we're flying around, we want those unlocked while we're doing it, instead of just waiting till later and just having to jump place to place. Okay. As we continue our looting. Can't say no to that, even though we have a ton of iridium already. Who am I to turn down a spike like that? In this economy? Impossible. Alright, that was enough from that planet. So we don't burn all our probes. Bingo. That is pretty much exactly what we were looking for. Because it's the thing we're lowest on. Guess I should have checked that planet more to see if it was high in that element. Probably would have made sense, right? I mean, can't get a better spike than that. That makes up for us not. Bingo. Alright, let's go find the whereabouts of these doctors. And let's take the two, like, doctor researchers with us. I feel like that's the right move. Let me mute that, because it is blowing up right now.
I don't think the ship is safe. We've run into the Geth far too often.
Which I should have done before. My apologies. Normally I have Discord muted during stream. The one time I forget is the one time it absolutely goes nuts with notifications. Line C, junction T, T. Bingo. So apologies for that. Nope, let's get our vehicle for this game. and can jump.
Let's take a closer look.
Obstruction detected. Path is now clear.
Just depends on when. Things work out, but late evening, strong possibility. Like, depends on how late you're staying up. And if you're staying up drinking black tea tonight, I don't know if you're gonna get wild and do it twice. Oh, surely we make that jump. Imagine an actual, like, Mario Party world. How insane they would be at the mini games. Like, for the button mashing words. For the button mashing mini games. How insane do you think those would get at Worlds? Alright, let's jump on over. Alright. That's all we needed to do. Quick and easy. And now we unlock that whole quest line for ourselves. So we can keep on rolling with that as we explore. Exactly, you could just stay up through it. Then you would be guaranteed to be awake at that time. You would just eliminate the entire possibility of being asleep.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
Alright, let's check out this system. And see what else we can find here. Oh. Can never turn down a planet rich in resources.
Launching probe.
Bingo.
Probe launch.
And it has the platinum too. Just so we can get them all above 100k.
Launching probe.
There we go.
Launching probe.
Alright, that's enough for that planet. Feel like we got a fair amount there. And another rich planet. Oh, bingo. That's where we want.
Probe launched.
Bingo.
Probe launched.
Bingo.
Probe away.
Seems good. Nikki already has the bottle of wine ready. She sensed the word cheese. Well, let's take Garrus. I feel like that's a fair combo. Can't go wrong with them. They both hit hard. Oh, fun, fun. All right.
Traffic at Blue Sun's communications. Stay tight and look out for ambushes.
Let's see. Nah, don't worry about us. It's nothing.
Shot in the back and left to rot. That's definitely Vito's style. Let's push ahead.
In game. In game. Actively threatening in game. In Fortnite, actively threatening. Well, I will say that's something I wish they had in this game, because I feel like this mission set up for it perfectly, is if they did have a stealth aspect. Oops, as I missed my shot. Maybe that's just coming from playing Call of Duty. Of like, oh, having like the one sniper mission per game pretty much. But I feel like those are always fun. Oh, I missed that shot big time. There we go. Nah, no reason to be embarrassed from that. They're probably like, take all my money. If I was at a store and they did that, it would be instantly sold.
Sounds like he hasn't changed.
I get the feeling you have a past with this Vito.
I knew he was a sadistic bastard back when we started the Blue Suns. The Suns only got meaner after he staged his coup 20 years ago. So yeah, we have a past.
Why didn't anyone tell me you founded the Blue Suns?
Because it's not common knowledge. Vito wiped me out of the records. He ran the books, I led the men. Worked real well for a while. Then Vito decided to start hiring Batarians.
At least they found it funny and didn't just kind of stare at you like...
We'd better get moving.
If he had just stood there in silence and not reacted, that would have been a whole other layer.
Bring it on, you son of a bitch!
"30 years from now, looking back, just like, huh, can't believe I did that. 30 years ago, working on a store, I shot the finger guns at this random customer."
Zaid Masani, you finally tracked me down.
Vito.
Don't be stupid, Zaid. I have a whole company of bloodthirsty bastards behind me, ready to kill or be killed on my command. Actually, take your shot. Give my men a reason to put you down like the mad dog you are. Again. What was that? Gun nearsighted, old friend.
Burn, you son of a bitch.
I mean,
You just signed your death warrant, Masani.
that seemed a lot more effective in theory.
What the hell are you
Exactly, Daisy. Hold on. I hear ya.
Don't sacrifice lives for the sake of the mission. There's always a better way.
Oh.
Like what? Wandering out in the jungle for hours looking for another way in. You want to waste time out here? Go ahead.
I hear ya. I hear you, girl.
End the mission for your own selfish revenge.
You really want to do this, Shepard?
I had to knock you the hell out.
I know.
But thanks to you, we have a burning refinery to save.
Let these people burn. Vito, whatever the cost.
See, this is a mission I don't like. Because there's only one way to complete it and get loyalty. Like, I wish there was ways you could do both. It's just like different stories.
Help! We're trapped! We can't get to the gas valves to shut them off! The whole place is gonna blow!
No time. Vito's probably halfway to the shuttle docks by now.
You're willing to watch these people die?
Damn right I am. We stop to help these people and Vito gets away. And if he gets away, I'm blaming you.
Let's get moving before Vito gets away.
Yeah, unfortunately. Just to get him loyal, which I hate. Again, like that. I wish we could save them. And get to Vito.
Firing a high-impact shot.
Firing an impact shot.
Alright, they got that one. Alright. Let's get out our pistol. Ooh. It's useful for the team, not really for us. Because we don't get to use ARs. Bingo.
Vito! Stop hiding behind these men and come properly.
I thought I would be able to get the very top of their head with that shot. 'Twas wrong. Alright. And we zoom.
Now what's this?
Okay. Don't like that as much as the gun we did have.
We got company.
So I think we're gonna keep rolling with the particle beam type gun. Because it seems to be working for us. The one time we used it, that is. This one. Nope, forgot to reload. Thank you guys for finishing them off there. Whoops. Bingo. Okay. Oh, guess that's not doing anything. Alright, Garrus, get back up, bud. Alright, and we miss all my shots. Hit enough for it to pick up the kill, though. Alright, we need ammo is what we need. Last shot with this. Where's some ammo? Guess we're using this now. Nothing else in here. Okay. Well, there's one of those things coming our way. Good thing we got ammo now. Where'd it go? Bingo. Garrus, do that. I mean, I feel like we dropped that right on top of them. And it really didn't do much. Where's our gun at? Here we go. I say where's our gun at? Like that actually means anything when we have 4 different ones. Alright, now we can just bully it. Alright. Let's press on up. First we'll check this room, see if there's anything worth grabbing. Various industrial bits. Very specific, but we'll take it. Are these just a bunch of different spawn rooms for them, I guess? Yeah. Let's press on. Ooh.
It was 20 years ago. Look at you. I did you a favor. Saeed, please. I'm gonna die here, man. Do something. Try, you son of a bitch.
That's one way to go about things. Alright, you got it?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Alright. Alright. Let's go do some quick research projects, upgrade our stuff. See if anyone wants to talk to us. Probably not. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Fun. There. Okay, I feel like that's good for now. Let's see what Kelly has to say.
Morden's psych profile warned of hyperbehavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee. He's going to be a very productive member of the team. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Got anything for us?
Morden would like to speak with you over in his tech lab. Grunt seems very anxious, pacing down.
Alright, so let's talk to Grunt and Morden.
Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything. Grunt seems very agitated. You may want to check in on him.
Alright, let's go see what he has to say.
Chambers said you're tearing up the place. Something wrong?
Something is wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something. With my hands. More so than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know. See? I do that. What's wrong?
Okier didn't imprint anything to help you figure this out?
I see pictures of old battles. Voices of warlords. This is a blood haze in my head. I want control. I'm moving, fighting. I focus. But here my blood screams. My plates itch. Even you are just noise. I'm tank-born. What is this?
Don't know if I can help, Fred. Sounds like we need one of your kind to look into this.
Most off-world Krogan are warriors. Doctors don't leave the homeworld to Junka. I won't ask you to go there. I will control this.
Nah, we'll go.
Junker can get us to the Krogan homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
Thank you, Shepard. I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness.
Alright, let's go talk to Morden now. And see what he has for us. What's up, Morden?
Shepard, important news. Know you're busy. Have to deal with the collectors. Planning attack. Too important to wait. Just receiving data. Still processing, analyzing likely scenarios. Not sure how to begin. Too much intel. You know about the genophage?
Only about 1 Krogan pregnancy in 1,000 leads to a live birth, thanks to a Solarian virus.
Right. Virus released 1,000 years ago, controlled Krogan population ever since. All public knowledge, but I know more. Recent generations of Krogan started adapting. Genophage losing effectiveness.
Sounds like cause for celebration. The Krogan might finally recover from what happened to them.
No, Krogan too warlike. Culture broken. Population increase now would lead to increased aggression, more war.
No worries, no worries. Thanks for stopping in.
Released it onto Chunka. Other
Always glad to have you here. Hope you get a good night's rest.
First genophage was a mistake bordering on a war crime. How the hell could you do it again?
Exactly the reaction feared. In small numbers, Krogan sympathetic. Tragic. Galactic regret for deployment of genophage. But in large numbers, expansion, aggression, war.
Not too much longer.
Had to stop them. First genophage was necessary. Cultural fragmentation.
Daisy said so. She said we need to wrap it up.
More necessary.
We're not done, Morton. can't just drop a bomb like this and walk away.
Can discuss ethics later. More immediate concerns. Blood Pack mercenaries captured former team member. Malin, last seen on Tuchanka, might torture him, make an example. Recovering Malin would be a personal favor to me.
Alright.
We'll go to Tuchanka and see if we can find your team member.
Appreciate it. My assistant, my student, want to see him safe. Malin last seen outside Erdnot territory. Scouts might have seen Blood Pack. Talk to them or clan chief.
Alright. Anything for us? Alright, we will go ahead and wrap it up there for the evening. I know some people are just coming in. I apologize for that. And I've kind of been seeing that trend. So I know we already pushed back the stream start time once, much to the chagrin of our EU viewers. But if this trend continues, who knows? Maybe we'll change the stream time a little bit later, especially maybe on Fridays, because it seems like a lot of that fits with more people's schedule, it seems like, and I'll look at analytics and all that just to accommodate as many people as possible. Thank you guys so much for being here nonetheless. I hope you guys enjoyed. We will be back on Monday with some more Mass Effect, and then this weekend we'll be doing some Mario Party and probably some Unite, potentially with viewers. But until then, have a great rest of your Fridays and a great start to your weekend. Till next time, peace.